Hilfiger. This is the Star Report. I am your host, Mr. Torrain, PKA Star, PKA King Crab. And I just want to nibble and gnaw on a nigger today, a big nigger, a big fish. I don't necessarily want to pull him back down into the bucket with the rest of us yet. But I just want to, just give him a little work. Everybody can get the work on this mic. I'm not friends with none of these niggas. Troll babies, good afternoon. How you guys doing? Can you hear me? This is Premium Black News. I got a couple of notes. But first of all, how's the audio, guys? It's my first day back from New York. I had a great time with Funkmaster Flex on Hot 97. I'll talk about that later. Is the audio okay? Spelling, a 1, 2, a 1, 2. Okay, yeah? Okay, we're good? Okay. All right. Salute to all of you content creators, social engineers, bloggers, and vloggers. You're doing great work. I got back yesterday in Georgia. I live in Woodstock, as you know. And I was too tired to do a show, and I just looked at a couple of things going on. You guys are doing great work digging into the gunna, telling and cooperating. Yeah, that's what he did. And I'm not going to focus on that. I'm already miles ahead, as you can see by my title. Gunna opens the door for Kevin Liles' federal investigation. Yes, Kevin Liles. You guys, I know you're up to speed. Hang on a second. I just got a couple of notes, but I pretty much just want to give you a theory. As an older man, a man of knowledge, wisdom, experience, trial and error, I give you theories from time to time, and I have no solid proof here. Just let me say that right now. Kevin Liles and I we aight. Okay, he took me to breakfast years ago. I want to tell you about that. Some swanky fucking hotel. but let me just lay out my theory first. So Gunna, Sergio, what is that nigga's name? Sergio Kitchens, born in 1993. He pleaded guilty. You guys, you can play around with the agreement, whether he can or can't be called, or whether he's snitched. I've signed 2 proffer agreements. You've heard me talk about that in the past. Sergio Kitchens, a.k.a. Gunna, has agreed to be truthful at any given time during the investigation and the RICO case that's going on here. And in my opinion, he has opened the door for Kevin Liles, who came down here to the South. Hold on a second. In case you missed it, he was fancy, flying, jiggy. He came down here to Fulton County 6 months ago, to be precise, and he testified at Young Thug's bond hearing. He had on a fancy $500 white shirt. Looked like a $5,000 custom-made suit. Troll babies, was he wearing ostrich shoes or was he wearing gaiters? I hope he didn't come down to the South wearing gaiters. He's an old B-more nigga, Baltimore. Back in the days, they used to wear those hush puppies with the tassels. I couldn't see. But he got up on the stand. I'm emotional. If you ask me, he put his foot in it. Kevin Liles, born in 1968. Let me just be precise here. Good man. We've never had any issues. Last time I saw him, I think it was 2009, maybe. I was going up to see Lior for something, and Mike Kaiser was sitting there talking to Mike Kaiser, and Kevin Liles came in. We had a good conversation. Okay, born in 1968, a few years younger than myself. I was born in 64. I forgot about his come-up. Milli Vanilli. He co-wrote the Girl, You Know It's True. Oh, I love you. He's got a beautiful family. Salute. I would never disrespect, his personal life, and he does a lot of philanthropy. Now, that just says to me he knows how to play the tax game, philanthropy. All these niggas get all sorts of awards. I'm sure he's got, all sorts of shit on the walls from colleges, universities, giving money, charity work. He knows how to play the tax game. Now, the reason why I'm saying Gunna has, just one of the reasons why I'm saying my theory why Gunna has opened the door for Kevin Liles, for the feds to put a flashlight in his ass, because Kevin Liles said when he took that stand, he said he would put up money for Young Thug on a personal and professional level. Personal, keyword. He also said he's a partner with Young Thug. He didn't just say, he started to explain signing him, and then he said, I don't like to use the word signing, we're partners. Oh, really, big nigga? Now, I want you folks to put yourself in the position of a federal agent or a prosecutor in Fulton County. Here you got a guy coming from up north. I'm sure he's got a penthouse or something over in Midtown or downtown Atlanta, but I don't think he lives in Georgia. So here he comes from up north with his fancy fucking suit, probably pulled up to the courthouse in a Maybach. Well, what are those new Maybachs that these niggas driving, where they got the drone following the goddamn car and they sitting there sipping that real fancy tea that's flown in from Singapore that the little lady boys make. Pulls up to the courthouse, crying crocodile tears. He's like, my son, put yourself in the position of a federal agent. And you see, in reality, Gunna is small potatoes. Gunna ain't about that life. And don't be mad at Gunna. Gunna is, in my opinion, the equivalent to a lot of the rappers that told the stories of the drug dealers and the killers from the 80s. Biggie wasn't a killer and a shooter. Nas was not a killer and a shooter. Nas was a kid when he got signed. He told the story of the other niggas from the 80s. Nori, Capone and Noriega, great guys. They were not killers and drug lords. They told the story of the gangsters in Left Rack City. And so on, and so on, and so on. Gunna has done the best thing for himself, his family. I'm not going to dig into Gunna's life. I don't give a fuck. He's small potatoes. There's another guy who took a deal. Hold on a second. Guys, sit tight on the phones. I just want to handle some of this business here, and then we can get to doing what we do. And thank you for your donations. If I did not acknowledge you, I just want to lay some of this out. I'm going to be a little rusty today. It's my first day back, all right? There's another guy who has taken a plea, in case you don't know. He's another, just a nobody. What is his name? You see, he's so irrelevant. But he took a plea, a guilty plea. I can't even find the paper. So, Young Thug, who's being squeezed, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I'm sorry, here's a guy. Walter Murphy also negotiated a plea deal in the RICO case and was released from jail, in case you don't know. Murphy admits to creating YSL with Young Thug in 2012. So you got Gunna, Sergio Kitchens, and this guy, Walter Murphy. They've already accepted their, reality of sorts. Kevin Liles, co-founder of 300 Entertainment, which, by the way, I think they were exploring the option to sell it in 2021. Yes, no, troll babies? Did they sell it? Did they sell 300 ENT? Did they sell it down the river like an old Virginia sleeve? The same way Russell and Rick Rubin sold Def Jam. So spare me that bullshit about the great things hip-hop has done, yada, yada, yada. Because when you get right down to it, capitalism has no moral base. So I don't believe nothing that comes out of Kevin Liles' fucking mouth about the greatness of hip-hop and yada, yada. Black on black crime is at an all-time fucking high. All-time fucking high. That's a reality, not a goddamn myth. I'm not mad at him for being a businessman. Him, Leo Cohen, and is it Todd Moskowitz? It was the three of them that put that thing together. Those are the guys that were behind the 360 deals. Kevin Liles, when he took the stand, when he came down here, Fulton County, he said he would back Young Thug, personally and professionally. If you can put yourself in the position of a federal agent or a prosecutor, how would you look at Kevin Liles? It's a question. How would you look at him? Would you say, oh, so you're the brains behind the operation? Because these niggas are just dumb as fuck. Young Thug is dumb as fuck. Gun is dumb as fuck. All of those little YSL niggas, they're kids. They're kids. We're watching kids do dumb shit. That's the beauty of the internet. It's the best thing to happen to black people, but it's also the worst thing. I don't want to watch everybody's kid grow up and make fucking mistakes. I made mistakes as well. If YouTube were around during the 80s when I was doing all that grimy shit, whoa, I'd have been canceled a long time ago. But we're watching kids run amok. Troll babies is Kevin Liles, the big nigga. Is he the brains behind the operation? Well, if you ask me, yes. And again, this is just a theory. He was crying on the stand over Jeffrey Wright. What parent doesn't know what the fuck their kid is into? Huh? The door has been opened for a federal investigation. Kevin Liles is also friends, according to his Instagram account, with the new governor-elect. Think about that for a second. Nigga star snitching. Side note. Would somebody tell Young Thug's sister, whatever her name is, to shut the fuck up? You ain't helping nothing. I'm trying not to call you the B word, but shut the hole in your black fucking face. You ain't helping nothing. Can I get an amen if you saw Young Thug's sister sitting up there? Oh, she loves the camera. What is her name? Carisha, Mashika, Shaquina. Shut up! It's a fucking RICO case. Sitting there digging in her ears, wiping the wax on her shirt, and the trolls caught her. They said, damn, your ears dirty like that? Then she said, oh no, somebody who got Q-tips in there. How about you get up and go clean your fucking ears and shut up? Why am I yelling? It's my first day back. Just give me a second. I got notes. I got a couple of notes. Young Thug says, so what is her name? Somebody emailed me her IG page. You're being watched, you fucking porch monkey. You little spear chucker. You idiotic stovepipe. Shut up! She said, and I quote, stop saying YSL, talking about Gunna. We ain't fucking with you. That's word from my brother. So she's quoting what Young Thug is saying to the public. You're not talking to anybody who's going to help the case. You're talking to the trolls. Wasn't she up on the gram a month or so ago asking for donations and talking about badges? Who was paying her prior to Young Thug getting locked up? Kevin Liles cutting her checks? She getting checks from 300 ENT? Huh? The gravy train has been stopped, so much to the point where she's up on social media running her fucking mouth. I don't have to play with all the goddamn stuff that people are doing. And again, salute to you guys. But all you have to do is just remember this. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. They're not giving out guarantees to niggas. Sergio Kitchens does not have a guarantee that they won't call his ass in to testify. Well, what is that goofy fucking lawyer's name who's giving you guys updates on Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. I saw his goofy ass misquoting law. They most certainly can drag that nigga back in to testify. What he signed is not a guarantee. He has agreed to be truthful at any given point in time. Pardon me, I'm rambling. Give me a second. Minute Maid today. Lemonade. Kevin Liles stuck his foot in this situation, and nothing has benefited Young Thug since he did it. Jeffrey Wright. I think, was it the first bond hearing that Kevin Liles came down here? Well, since then, his bonds have been rejected 2 or 3 more times. So in reality, Kevin Liles, who's not a Jew, he's just a nigger from Baltimore, I'm sorry. He doesn't have a home in Tel Aviv. Off the streets of the Atlanta metro area. Hang on a second, I want to make sure I don't forget that. So Kevin Liles has done nothing to help Jeffrey Wright. If you ask me, he's just agitated the situation, coming down here all fucking fancy and jiggy. Troll babies, did he have custom cufflinks? Did that old nigga have custom? I couldn't see. Can I get a Harlem nigga to tap in? Oh, them old school niggas love those custom cufflinks. What would his be? Ooh, KL. Oh, yo, Osiris, he did? Oh my goodness. Folks, don't be surprised if this stream gets taken down. Don't be surprised. I'm going hard in the paint today. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. I'm going there. You need to hear this. Now, here's one of the most important things I want to say. Hold on. Here's one of the most important things I want to say. Hey, Deeds, can you check to see if my phones are working? I don't feel like doing that whole test thing. Deeds, can you just call the line, Deeds, and if I see it, I'll click off, all right? Here's one of the most important things I want to say to you folks this afternoon, early evening, wherever you may be. Most black people are conservative. Most black people want better in life. Most black people do not want niggers to tear up and tear down what they have or are building or trying to nurture. Here in the Atlanta metro area, which is, for the most part, the new Black Wall Street, it's popping down here. And I'm not talking about Magic City, the clubs. I'm talking about industry, hotels, corporations, tax breaks, churches. It's popping down here. The conventions, the events. Deeds, is that you? Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Most black people want better. They are conservative. Everybody's not, sitting back, subscribing to the fucking ignorance of today's rap music, which, by the way, is trash. It's so trash, Kevin Liles and his 2 buddies, Lior and Todd Moskowitz, they're trying to sell 300 ENT. I don't want to make this personal. My point is, most black people in the Atlanta metro area are not going to speak up and talk about cleaning up this motherfucking town and area, but they're thinking it. They're tired of turning on, Fox 5 in the mornings. Every 8 minutes there's a shooting. It's depressing to watch the news down here. I can't even watch it. So you've got a lot of black folk who want the shit cleaned up. They don't want niggas like Jeffrey Wright, Gunna, and the rest of those niggas running around terrorizing North Point Mall, Lenox Mall, where they just had a fucking a curfew, Cumberland Mall. Coming down here and, Papa Do's Juicy Crab. So they want the riffraff cleaned up. That's the bottom line. And you know what? I would love to have anybody from the Atlanta metro area call in and talk about the beauty of Atlanta. Huh? And how you don't want to see everything go from sugar to shit. There's a lot of young people that have come here and they've purchased homes and they're renting them out for Airbnbs. They don't want niggas pulling up with the stick, shooting up the goddamn house over some fucking bullshit by way of a bullshit culture. Bullshit culture, rap music is right now. It has nothing to do with the glory days, the golden era. It has nothing to do with peace, love, unity, and having fun. Nothing. It's pure fucking trash. Kevin Liles hasn't posted on his IG page in 26 weeks. His last post, he's got some campaign, protect black art. Kevin Liles, I got news for you. Most black people in the Atlanta metro area do not like the art that you're hustling and peddling. These little fucking monkeys pissing on people's graves talking about who I smoke. That's not art, Kevin Liles. That's not art. That's insanity. Pure fucking insanity. That has nothing to do with black people rising up and doing better. That's just niggers running amok. Can I get an amen in the live chat if you somewhat sort of understand what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. Okay, Deeds, are the phones working? Give me a second, guys. I don't want to do the whole lot of restart and shit. I just want to make sure we're okay. I feel like talking. Had a great time in New York City. Can I go left for a second, then I'll come back to Gunna opening the door for Kevin Liles? Give me a second. Off the rip. It says all circuits busy. Okay, I can't play the phone right now. I had a great time in New York City. It was good to see Funkmaster Flex, my homie DJ Enough, Tat Wizza. I'll be back next month in New York. I'm not going to say what or why I'll be there, but I'll be back next month. But make sure that you put respect on Funkmaster Flex's name. If you come into my comment section, I'm not going to tolerate people attacking him and saying slick shit. He reached out. I responded. I went up there. We had a great time, even behind the scenes. I have no problem with Funkmaster Flex calling me brother. None at all. Even when I was there. Okay, thank you, Deeds. Even when I was there, we were talking so much behind the scenes. I was there for over 3 hours. You guys heard the whittled down short version, but I was there with him, talking with him about music, and if I'm not mistaken, Shooter 93 already went up there at the recommendation of myself and Tat Wizza and spit some bars. Have you guys been to Shooter 93's IG page yet? I'm pocket watching, hating on a Harlem nigga. I think he already went up there. I'm waiting to see him spit some heat if he's got the heat, all right? Okay. I'll take a few phone calls, but again, I would love to hear from people from the Atlanta metro area. You don't have to say your name. You don't have to, shit on Young Thug or Gunna or the rest of those guys. I'll do that. But please talk about being a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen, raising your family, and you don't want to live in fear. You don't want to worry about somebody, some child listening to music that's giving them mixed signals. Mixed signals. And then they're running around thinking they can live the life that people are rapping about and not necessarily living. Okay? Phone lines are open. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Hi, Patrice. I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, I feel like talking. I've talked. Okay, you heard me on a Hot 97. Yeah, I had a great time. I'll be back up in New York next month. All right. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. But thank you for your donation. Romero got your donation. Okay. Thank you, man, for tapping in. You're a Sicilian Cuzzo. Star, you are a born rat. I seen it in you from the day. Hold on a second. From the day I met you. Mulatto Mooly. You're half of what you... Oh, okay, he's going crazy. And he's getting at Brooklyn Giggles. Okay, thank you, man. I got your donation. The RC from the 315. Salute to the Star Report as always. The nigga Star don't like... Listen, I don't have anything against Charlemagne. I never met him. I don't care. But he's being sued. He and iHeart. I have nothing to do with the lawsuit. Nothing. You go to Tasha K. She's got the exclusive. I think there's going to be a docket number on the complaint either today or Monday. It's an official lawsuit, okay? Lamar, I got your donation. Star, were you a big Pacino or De Niro film buff? My cousin was actually married to Robert De Niro. Grace Hightower. I liked a lot of the work that they did. Both of them. They both did pioneering roles. Of course, Al Pacino. I mean, just the list goes on and on and on. But I liked what they did, especially De Niro in his earlier days. Landmark films, okay? Landmark Corp. Thank you for your donation. Bompton Badussi G's. Gunna came home because he knew he couldn't live without this good bussy loving. By the way, you left your a couple documents over here. Come through anytime, my love. Okay. Chan, I got your donation. Did you ever go to a 2 Live crew? No. And you know what? Salute to Uncle Luke. Met him back in, I think it was 2000. I never went to a 2 Live crew show. And it's probably best that I didn't because I was coked out in the 80s and I would have, who knows what the fuck would have happened. But thank you for your donation. Hold on a second. Area code 404. Sit tight. I'm coming to you next. Sit tight. Let me just read some of these donations. Old Taku. Did you ever watch Philip Esposito play when you were growing up? When did he play, Phil Esposito? I was born in 1964. Hold on a second. When did he play? I got to Google. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I saw Tom Seaver pitching. I'm that old. I saw Tom, I think it was 1973 at Shea Stadium. I don't remember seeing Phil Esposito. When did he retire? But thank you for your donation, okay? I'm coming back to the other donations. Give me a second. Good afternoon, area code 404. You there? 404.
Come on, man. This last night at the Zanzibar. Hold on. Is this Troy Rosenberg?
What up, big
Troy
nigga?
Steiner?
What up, big nigga? Star.
You tell me.
Can you put the kid in the tub, please? I want to talk.
Waking up. They're exposing the fraud.
Put the kid in the tub. I want to hear you. Good to hear from you. What's cracking, man?
Yeah, nigga. What's happening?
Kevin Liles, I think Gunna opened the door for Kevin to be investigated. What say you?
That's good. That's good.
Come on.
So now niggas can see, and the fraud is over. Black people bring them up, them crackers shut them down. And they fold every time. Every time. Them niggas is what, 100 years and 0? Give it up for Ye. Give it up for Ye. Give it up for Ye. But
well, now hang on a second. You relocate. Hang on. You relocated. You're in the Georgia area, right? You're from Jersey, my home state. You're in Georgia.
Yeah, Newark, nigga. Yeah.
No, I know where
Yeah.
I know where you're from, nigga, but you're in Georgia now. Area code 44, yes?
No, that's just the number. That's just the number.
Oh, okay. This nigga's still on the run. Okay, so now have you ever
Yeah, they say with all.
have you ever lived in Georgia? I want to hear from some people.
name?
Hang on. Have you ever lived in Georgia? You got an area code? Georgia area code. Have you ever lived
Yeah,
here?
yeah. I was over there. I was over there on the SWATs. I was in the SWATs area.
Okay.
Camerton Road.
Right.
Over there on Cleveland.
Right.
Fulton County all day, every day.
Talk to
But,
us.
they say
Talk
you
to us about the people who don't want all that nonsense being the dominant thing that people think about when they think of Atlanta. There's a couple of $1 billion a year going in and out of this goddamn town. It's a money town.
Oh
Right?
yeah, all these people, all these states, all these little places, they getting money like that. It's where it's going to, and who's appropriating these funds. That's the bigger question. So it's money everywhere. Newark don't even look the same. You could go from 90 up into 2000.
Right.
The whole landscape, everything's changing. It's an evolving world. You know that, big nigga.
Okay. Hey, man, good to talk to you. Stay safe.
All right.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, sound like he's smoking that Sherm stick early. Guys, my showrunner, Stephen Twitch Boss, left a suicide note in case you don't know. This was the former DJ and executive producer of The Ellen Show, 40 years of age. He had a beautiful family, I think three or four kids, I'm not sure. Left a suicide note, according to the Los Angeles Police Department. Many people are sending their condolences. He appeared to be a nice guy. I watched a couple of his Twitch videos with, again, his wife, his family. They were all dressing the same. It was beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. But he called an Uber and went to a motel and killed himself, according to the reports. I don't want to clown the man, but I mean, he was living in Hollywood, you know? He was eating high up off the hog. If I had to speculate, you know, he did some things to get to where he wanted to ultimately be. You know, anybody got any information? It's just a theory. I don't know. I'm not going to try and clown the man. You know, listen, man, a lot of people in that Hollyweird life, they do shit, you know, to get from point A to point B. And a lot of times they don't realize they're being filmed. 10 years down the road, you know, you get a video sent to your phone. It's you on all fours getting pegged from a nigga with the lace front. Peekaboo, we see you. Peekaboo, we see you. You start getting blackmailed. I don't know. Start getting blackmailed. What was that guy's name again? I keep forgetting the guy's name down here in the land. Jersey Concrete, I see you. Do you want to call in and promote your platform? Jersey Concrete, I see you. Okay. Anyway, you know, some shit that you did once upon a time pops back up and you're like, whoa. You start getting blackballed. Money starts getting low. Try and get out of that shit, you know? Or did a boy pop up? Everybody's got a fetish, you know? Did a boy pop up, troll babies? Did somebody come out of the walls and say, what about me? Twitch, you're making TikTok videos with the family. When are we doing a TikTok video? When are you going to twirl me like a ballerina? Oh, shit. Pardon me, that was wrong. Where's my ring? I've been hiding in the cracks and the crevices all these years. What about me? Twitch. Twitch has had enough. I can't do this shit, man. I can't do it no more. And when did the Ellen show get canceled? Last year? So his money was running low. You know, he's trying to DJ parties and shit. You know, and there's a whole crop of new DJs now, you know? Yo, let me slow down. So that's my showrunner. Call in if you like to. And I also have some new sponsors. Hold on a second. In my community section, brand new book, Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to have her call in the author. Hold on a second. Next week, or maybe today, depending on her schedule. Let me just take a screenshot. And there's a description in the community section with regards to her book. So I want to, promote that and possibly talk to her. Mo Skrilla, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Mo Skrilla says, salute to the machine. Thank you, sir. Okay, hold on a second. There's my sponsor. What number are you calling from? What number are you calling from? Give her a second. (917) Sit tight.
Yo.
Sit tight. Hold on a second. Judah, I got your donation. Gunna doing his best star impersonation. Man, listen to me. Thank you for your donation, first and foremost. Gunna realized at a young age, I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. Or maybe he just said, I ain't got time for this shit. I signed 2 proffer agreements. I said, jail? The penitentiary? I ain't scared to go, but I ain't got time. All this good coke, these whores. I was up in the clubs back in those days, the Dance Interior, Limelight, Tracks, and all these clubs. Man, give me some shit to sign and get out of here. The fuck? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a, hold on. Okay, here's a young lady. Oh, you were trying to link up with me in New York. Well, what happened, boo-boo? Yeah. I didn't get your donation. I don't talk to bitches for free. Fuck out of here. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg, good to hear from you, sir. Thank you for your support. Sir Shy, Twitch and Jason David Frank were selfish for that. I don't want to get into that. Some people say that suicide is being selfish. I don't want to get into that. It's hard on the family. I'm not going to say that to be malicious towards people that are mourning, But there are some people who think it's the best way out. I don't agree, but thank you for your donation. Blade, I got your donation. Thank you. Okay. 917, good afternoon. Are you there? 917.
Yo, I'm in the building. What's up, big homie?
Yeah, who's this?
Oh, Izzy Tizzy.
What's up, man?
I get busy, you heard?
Okay, we're
What's
talking.
up? Yo, I get...
Sir, it's loud in the background. It's loud. Well, come on. You got on a headset or something? I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah, and I'm outside.
All right, let's get you out of here then. What you call me outside for? I'm not your friend. Good afternoon. 718. Kevin Liles, in my opinion, will get a flashlight in his ass from the feds. Are you up to speed? 718. Yes, no, maybe. Blade, I got your email. All right, 718, I got to go. You're taking too long. Blade says, hurry up and post a pic of your jacket you wore at the... Blade, hang on a second. Hold on a second. Let me do this right now for Blade. Hold on. Hold on a second. Everybody, I'm going to take a minute and do this for Blade. Where is that goddamn coat? I don't see it. Okay, here it is. Blade, I'm putting this in the community section right now, okay? Everybody hold on. Blade sends in Skrilla, so let me... Okay, the coat cost $790. I didn't pay for it. They sent it to me. The good folks over at the Tommy Hilfiger Corporation. Everybody, hold on. Area code 734, you ready? I'm doing something in the community section, but I will allow you to talk if you're ready. 734.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good afternoon. How are you, sir? What's cracking? Where do you want to start?
Yeah.
Sir, are you ready?
What's the topic?
The topic is my dick.
Yeah, I'm ready,
The
I'm ready,
topic
bro.
is my dick in your mouth. What do you mean, what's the topic? It's on the fucking screen, bozo. What do you mean, what's the topic?
no.
Fuck out of here.
My bad, bro.
No. It's on the screen, nigga. I'm not your friend. Don't call me to catch up.
Yeah.
It's on the screen, nigga. Do you see it?
All right, man. Calm down, man. Hey, calm down.
I'm
bro.
from
Calm
Jersey,
down.
nigga. I only go harder, I go
Calm
home.
down.
Are you ready? What's up, man? Don't play with me. Get him out of here. Folks, it's my first day back. I'm focused. Hang on, let me take care of this for Blade, man. Call me, what's the topic, nigga? I'm not your friend, your buddy, or your fucking pal. Hold a second. Give me a second. I'm about to. What do you call that shit when you bust a blood vessel? What do you call that shit? An aneurysm. I'm about to have an aneurysm up in this motherfucker. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. All right, there's the coat in the community section. Calm down, nigga. I'm from Jersey. We're stupid. I'm as stupid as they come. All right. Also, okay, I got to promote another sponsor here. www.60s.net/app. All sponsors can call in if you're ready, okay? I think this might be a sponsor. Area code 718. Are you there? 718. Yes, no, maybe?
I'm here.
Hey, good afternoon. Are you my sponsor?
I am. Good afternoon. How are you?
So nice to hear from you. On the screen, this is your new book, a Kindle edition, pardon me, Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons, yes?
Yes, that's my book.
Okay. Let's take our time. I'm a little turned up, but let's take our time. In the community section, your book, and we're also going to promote your IG page. And this is based on a true story? Please, take the floor.
So, yeah, the book is actually, it's based on true events. It's not exactly, based on the entire story of what happened, but back in the day, I want to say in, the early 2000s, there was this serial killer called the Craigslist Ripper, and, he had murdered a lot of women. And so I just, when I first heard about this story many years ago, I just thought it was really interesting, and I always wanted to write a story about it, but not from his perspective. I didn't want to, focus on what his issue was. I kind of wanted to focus on the women. And so I wrote this I just wrote a fictional story about 4 sisters. I want to say to me, it's kind of like a modern day Set It Off in terms of like a sisterhood type of film.
Nice.
And so they kind of hustle together in order to pay for school. So that's really what it is. And that they come across not just that potential danger in the background, but many other dangers in the business in and of itself. And so it kind of really it tests their bond and their sisterhood. And
Okay, so now hang on a second. On the screen, I also have your Instagram page. Is the spelling correct? Can you see it? I want to make sure I'm sending people to you. That traffic? Okay.
Yes.
So, so this is not something that you necessarily were involved in. It's fiction. It's a story about the girls, but based on a true story, pardon me. But it's not necessarily you. You weren't hemmed up by a serial killer personally.
No, I was not. I was not hemmed up by a serial killer, thank God. It's a fictional story.
Your name is Shakira? Shakira?
My name is, Shakira Ruiz.
Okay. Shakira, let's be totally honest. Honesty is the best policy? Might you have been involved in something, but you don't necessarily want to come out and tell, a story because of a family? Are you married? Do you have children? Or you just pulled this out of the sky?
So I have a daughter, but I'm newly divorced.
Okay.
About a year.
Okay.
Since I've gotten divorced.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I'm familiar. I'm a little bit familiar
Okay.
with. I'll say that I'm a little
The
bit.
lifestyle. The lifestyle. Oh.
Lifestyle, no. Yeah, I'm familiar with the lifestyle, yes. But was that my particular lifestyle? No. In terms
Okay.
of actually being out there
Okay.
hustling and all that kind of stuff.
A gentleman never asked a lady her age, but do you want to say roughly how old you are? Are you close to 40? Are you, close to 50?
I'm 42.
42. Okay, so you've lived. You've lived. You were. She hiding the truth. Okay, so we want people to go check out your page. It's on the screen, and also the link for the book is in my community section. So is it in paperback? Are you sending me a hard copy, or is it just a Kindle edition?
I'm going to send you a hard copy. I can send you both, whichever,
Yes.
just so you can have an option.
Just send me the hard copy. I will read it. I like to read my sponsors' books so that we can have another conversation. Let's get you back on the show maybe next Thursday or Friday. Give me some time to get the package, and let's see if we can drive some traffic in your direction, okay?
Okay, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being a sponsor. And folks, in my community section, you will see the link to this book by this new author. And have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.
Okay, you too. Take care.
Bye now. All right. Okay. Speaking of sponsors and books, hold on a second, guys. One of my sponsors disappeared. Or maybe 50 Cent. I say this with all due respect, because 50 and I are cool. I mean, we aight. We aight. I'm cool with him like I'm cool with Kevin Liles. We aight. In my community section, Troll Babies, a brand new sponsor, the Her Story. Daniel Officer. It's called Whistleblower. Daniel, where are you? We've been sending you emails. You're not responding. Did 50 tell you don't fuck with that nigga Star? If that's the case, just say, hey, Star, take the book down. Leave it alone. It's been damn near 3 weeks. Did he push a button? Hold on a second. Where's the goddamn... I don't want to catch no lawsuit from 50 over some shit that she says and she's not responding. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, here it is. Let me put this on the screen, but I may have to, to delete this at some point. She's not responding. www.danielofficer.com. Hold on, I'm going to take another picture for her so that she knows I'm promoting her. But damn, girl, just say, nah, I changed my mind. Me and 50, we worked it out. Everything's all good. Don't have me sitting here promoting some shit and then I get a lawsuit from that nigga. Hold on. Okay. All right. Area code 862. Good afternoon. It's my first day back. Please don't play with me. Are you ready to discuss the topic? It's on the screen. Area code 862. Yes, no, maybe.
Star, what's up?
Yes, sir. How are you? Good
Jersey's Concrete.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
How are you? Good. Let me get your information on the screen. youtube.com/Jerseys with a Z Concrete. You're a sponsor of mine in the community section. What's cracking, man? Talk to us about the channel, please.
Nothing much, man. Everything's good. Channel's doing good.
Good.
I'm close to monetization.
Nice.
I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm almost at the 4,000 watch hour mark. So
Good for
I'm
you.
doing pretty good.
Good for you.
Yeah. So
I was watching some of your videos when I was up in New York, and you were interviewing some guy, a homeless guy, and he became aware of the video that you put out there. You filmed it, and he's okay with it. Yes, I forget his name.
Lido?
Lido. How's he doing? Do you see him from time to time?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a week or so. I was supposed to meet up with him on Friday to try to do an intervention with his family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he didn't fall through, nor did the family. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but his story's pretty crazy. I had to stop him from stabbing 2 different niggas in the middle of an interview. He literally put a machete.
Don't put that on him. Hang on a second. Don't say that on my show. Let's just say an incident happened. You were not a party to anything, but don't implement yourself. I'm sitting here today talking about Kevin Liles, who he put his foot in the shit, and now you got Gunna, who's cold, who literally called YSL a fucking gang. The feds are coming in. So just be careful. Okay, you were saying?
Right. Yeah, but I just dropped another video today.
Nice.
A well-known streetwalker from North. And
alleged. Unless you saw her servicing someone, it's alleged. Just protect yourself.
Okay. Well, I mean, she admitted it in the interview. That's all I'm saying.
She could be high, and she could then sue you and say, "I was lying. I'm not a streetwalker." And this asshole put it out there, and he got 20,000 views, and I want $5 for each fucking view. She could do that. You have to say alleged streetwalker. You've never seen her. Take money for a sexual act. Okay.
Okay, alleged ex-streetwalker.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Yeah, protect yourself at all times, man, Okay, so when is your next video going to be posted?
I'm going to post another one tomorrow.
Okay.
This female, she claimed that she shot 2 different men. She did 9 years in prison.
Okay.
She's only 26. She's only 26 years old.
Okay.
Story is crazy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, get that to me as soon as possible, the link, so I can promote you, man. I appreciate you as a sponsor, okay?
Thank you, Star.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Salute. Okay. All right. Whew. Let's get back to Gunna. Opens the door for Kevin Liles' federal investigation. Folks, if you're just now joining me, it's just a theory. It's just a theory. If anybody would like to join in on the theory, hold on a second. Where's Florida Boy J? I thought he was calling in. 904. Is that Florida Boy J? 904. Good afternoon. Hold on a second, guys.
I'm on the line. What's popping? What's going on?
Oh, man, let's talk about it. Everything okay?
Yeah, man. Everything's good. We are potting away as we speak right now. We've knocked out 2 episodes this week, knocked out 5 in the last 7 days.
Okay.
We're rolling. The last episode in your community section, I think, is like 2 away from 600 views.
Nice.
I got another one when I dropped last night.
Okay.
Episode Pushing Please.
Okay.
Dropped it with my homegirl, Little Spiritual Bae. She's a nice looker out there. You know what I'm saying? She had all the golds in her mouth. Real Florida vibes.
Okay.
Yeah. We got live chat popping. Salute to J Doug on the production, and we got a full-fledged show right now. Appreciate the community section. They was roasting me about my shoes. I wanted to let y'all know about that. There was roasting.
Well, hang on. So now, they were getting at you in my community section. Were they expensive shoes? Tell us about the shoes before you start, trying to wave a cop down. Where'd you get them from?
Yeah, I got them from, I think that store called Aldo, or something like that, in the mall a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to work, and then I forgot, when I went out of town, I forgot the other pair of shoes. So I brought those instead. And I liked them. I think they were fine, but niggas talking I had on some baggy ass shoes. It was talking about I bought my suit from a 3-for-1 sale.
Right.
Just top tier troll babies. Doing what they do.
Okay, now hang on a second. I'm exploring a theory. I have no proof. Kevin Liles, co-founder of 300 ENT, and he's got a lot of accolades. Good guy. We never had no problem, man. But he came down to Fulton County, got up in the chair on the stand to speak on Jeffrey Wright's behalf. He cried crocodile tears, had on a fancy schmancy suit. He said he will personally and professionally bankroll Jeffrey Wright. I'm just, exploring that he may be, in the eyes of federal investigators, the big nigga, the money man, the smart one. What say you, Florida Boy J?
I know for a fact that Irv Gotti did less in the Supreme trial and got hit with papers and indictments and lost it all with his brother Chris,
right,
just by association
right,
with Supreme.
Yeah.
So for this guy, Kevin Liles, to get up on the stand and say we are business partners,
yeah,
saying you're business partners, and pretty much is saying that you have been funneling money to run an illegal operation.
Don't go there. We don't know that. We're just speculating.
You don't?
No. Slow down. He did say that they are partners, so he put himself in the line of fire because Jeffrey Wright, aka Young Thug, his accounts have been frozen. Now, I don't know if the account that he and Kevin Liles have together has been frozen, but we got Young Thug's sister up on social media crying broke, so the gravy train has slowed down. Let's not just assume Kevin Liles did something. We're just speculating. Go ahead.
Right. But for the fact that he came out and said what he said, there, to me, at the bare minimum, there has to be some type of, looking into the books of Kevin Liles. I mean, if you want to tie yourself this closely to something that the state is trying to take down, the RICO case, I think it only serves the prosecution right to do their due diligence and just to peek in the files of Kevin Liles. And like you said earlier, he has constructed the 360 deal and has been a hand in the destruction of our culture via hip hop. So
Shit.
with that alone,
that's alleged. Let me just say, that's alleged that he took hands in the
allegedly.
destruction.
With that alone, I feel like he has done enough damage to our community that I would like to see the prosecution pull him into the case and make him start pointing fingers at the people he does business with. I want this to go all the way up the board. I need this to go all the way up the board. I need them to squeeze Kevin, so maybe he'll tell on some of the small hats that's bankrolling him.
Okay, stop right there. Kevin Liles is not going to tell on the small hats. He won't even make it that far. He won't make it that far. Now, hold on a second. He got on the stand. He spoke on Jeffrey Wright's behalf. He made all sorts of promises, crying crocodile tears. You brought up a very good point. You and I spoke earlier. The feds ran up into Murder, Inc., and I think it was Universal at the time, snatched computers, hard drives. They just got a motion, if I'm not mistaken. Was the motion granted yesterday to suppress some of Young Thug's phone records or something? Do you know about this? I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yes, sir. They confiscated his phone amongst some other things in a 2015 situation, right. And the judge was able to get the phone records and that stuff thrown out, and that was the same things that implicated Young Thug in the murder of one of Weston Lucci's homeboys, okay. And subsequently one of the Hertz cars that was bought to conduct the situation.
Okay. Now, let me just throw something out there, and then let's be careful because we don't want to just accuse people. We're exploring theories here. Do you think that... somebody just sent me a text. Hold on a second. Do you think what Kevin Liles has said... If you were a federal agent, if you were a prosecutor, would you be interested in pursuing Kevin Liles? Because again, I don't think he did anything to help Young Thug. They actually gave him more fucking charges since Kevin Liles took the stand, denied him bond, right. I think 2 or 3 more times, and they got Gunna to break. Got him to break. So now they've really got Young Thug by the balls. But they may be looking at him like, well, we've got you. We've got your black ass. But now we're looking at this big nigga, this Baltimore nigga, this smart nigga, all the philanthropy, he's friends with the governor-elect in Baltimore. How would you look at Kevin Liles if you were a federal agent?
I
or a
would look at
prosecutor?
Kevin Liles as an alleged conduit to the organizations that his business has sent money to, fund it, paid for album sales, record deals, 360 deals. But I feel like Kevin Liles should be made an example of, the same example they didn't make Lucian Grange or his son for the 6ix9ine situation. Because what people have to understand is these same criminal enterprises are being funded by these record labels. If you can't hold these if you can't hold these record labels accountable,
Right.
then are you really taking crime off the street serious? These record labels have stopped searching for rappers with real talent and went after criminals with a high chance of being murdered, so they can take the publishing and take their rights away from them and be able to get money in perpetuity. They're signing 360 deals into these 5-6 album deals because hopefully you won't make it that long to even restructure your contract. So for the fact that this is another case of, if the rapper doesn't die, you're going to go to jail, and we're going to keep your catalog. If you really want to be serious about taking crime off the street and restructuring what this so-called culture is, you start going at the people at the top. But like I said, the black man has to be a sacrificial lamb. So let's take Kevin Liles out the paint so we can set an example that there will be consequences if you are bankrolling an organization that turns out to be a criminal organization. Yeah. That's what I think.
I don't want to start that, they're trying to take down the black man. Today's rap music is fucking trash. The black people are doing it to themselves. There has to be some accountability. You can't just keep blaming the white people, yada, yada, yada. At some point, you have to say, hey, we have to change what we're doing. And again, capitalism has no moral base. So, I'm not, saying you shouldn't let young people speak their minds, but you got to curve some of this shit. It's a slippery slope. It's like, is it art? Is it censorship? Or if you're promoting crimes, what the fuck? Go ahead.
If the record labels were signing rappers for their lyricism and their marketability as an MC, you would see these kids start putting some of the guns down. Some of these easily influenced kids. No. You see them start putting the guns down, start picking up the pen pads and the microphones. But because they are seeing that I can see lyrical miracles all day in my city, and I won't get a look. But the minute I pick up a Draco and go blow somebody's mom's house down and get a couple goons with choppers and semi-automatics, I might go viral, and that will be a quicker way to a record deal to get my family out the hood than if I did an honorable thing like preserve those 5 words of hip hop. So until these record companies start giving up a different standard in how you get signed, they are what's influencing what's going on right now. Till they change, the kids won't change. Okay, that's the only way the kids know how to get that.
Right. Yeah. No other culture peddles poison like rap music. No other culture that I know. I'll give you the last word, Florida Boy Jay, and make sure you promote your page as well, please.
Yeah, Perspectives and Facts podcast, episode 40, Push and Please, just dropped last night.
Okay.
Go run it up. Star had the episode before that in the community section, Power Pack Show, episode 39.
Nice.
Please go ahead and subscribe to Florida Boy Jay. The channel's awesome. We got guests. We got people coming in. The show was really, really nice. I appreciate the advice you did give me.
Yeah,
you guys have a wonderful show. I appreciate it.
Take care. Yes, sir. Florida Boy Jay. All right. I feel like talking, folks. I feel like talking to you. I want to tell you about the breakfast I had with Kevin Liles years ago. I forget what year that was. He came on the Star and Buck Wild show. We had a good time. We were promoting one of his books at the time. I think we went to some fancy hotel. It was maybe on Central Park West. Oh, he was eating that highfalutin shit, and he waved to the waiter. Waiter came over there and he said something to him about the fucking bottled water. Was it tap or was it the shit he usually drinks in the water? The fucking waiter started bucking and clucking. Waved him off as to say, man, get what the fuck I usually get when I come up in this bitch. I mean, he's big nigga then. He got tossed from Warner Music Group. I forget exactly when, I don't remember the timeline, but yeah, I called him to say, hey man, if I can do anything for you, I was on Jive 105 at the time. I just reached out, that little industry thing. Hey, man, yeah. And it was sincere, If I could help, I could help. If not, So I've never had any issues with him. Good guy. But we're talking about an old school B-more nigga. Hang on a second, man. Hang on. Yep, his last post was 26 weeks ago. Troll babies, he's been pretty quiet. What do you think? Let me talk to the best source for information. Troll babies, did he get spooked? Did Lior and Todd Moskowitz say, hey, the fuck did you just do that for? Go down there and take the stand on behalf of Jeffrey. Come on, man. He hasn't posted in 26 weeks on Instagram. Did they step to him already? Hey, Mr. Liles, I want to talk to you. Agent Santoro. This is my partner right here. I don't know, Agent Valencia. I just got a couple of questions. You said when you took the stand that you would personally and professionally back any type of funds needed for the release of Jeffrey Wright, and you would assure us that he would not flee the country. And then Kevin Liles would say, yes, that's what I said. And then the feds would say, where would you get these funds from? Precisely. What account would you use to send the money from? I would like to know. Can you just give me that so I can go back and say? Now, you see, at that point, you can't start stumbling and fumbling. Well, I don't know. What do you mean I don't know, big nigga? Big nigga, you sat on the fucking stand here with a $5,000 custom suit. You said you would guarantee it. You had on a $500. Oh, troll babies, did anybody see that white shirt? That nigga didn't have no tie, no vest. That was one of them shirts that the little slave labor kids, allegedly, slave labor in somewhere. A little kid sitting there stitching that shit handmade. Where's that fucking shirt from? Which account, big nigga? I mean, Mr. Liles, which account would you send the money from? Or where would you get the certified bank check? Let's say it was $800,000 new. Where would you get that money from? Oh, your partner's in what? You have a YSL account with it. Oh, so you allocate checks to the employees. Is Young Thug's sister on that list? Big nigga, I mean, Mr. Liles, of people who gets paid? Folks, here's one of the most important things. TJ, I got your donation. Here's one of the most important things you need to take from today's show. Has anybody ever heard of pulling the thread? I'll give you a second. Pulling the thread. Hold on a second. Yeah. As I said earlier, the internet is the best and worst thing to happen to black people. Niggas love to shine. Oh, niggas love to shine, don't they? They can't stop talking, texting, sending links and screenshots. Many of you have already heard me say, because I'm funny style. I'm a funny style nigga. I flip out on people when they send me, or when they try. I have an app that blocks images and links. When they try to send me links and images, especially old niggas, I always have to say, yo, my phone doesn't accept images and links. Send it via email. If a nigga says, yo, I forgot, I block him. Fuck you mean you forgot, nigga? If the white man told you don't do it, you wouldn't do it. Old school bozo ass nigga. And it's the older niggas. The older niggas. These niggas, they're worse than chatty patties. Pulling the thread. Just because somebody sends you something doesn't mean you have to respond, and don't let them pull you into an indictment. Yo, I forgot, Star. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm just going to block you, and then you have to send me emails. Yo, Star, you be wildin'. That's what they say. Yo, Star, you be wildin'. Yeah, I'm wildin', and I'm too old to go to the penitentiary. I will tell on you. I'll tell on your 9-year-old daughter. I'll tell on your 14-year-old son. I'll tell on your fucking wife. I'm too old to go to the penitentiary. I ain't scared. I'm too old. Stop sending bullshit to my phone. Oh, you know what else I hate? I've said this before. Does anybody look at people like weirdos when they like a message? What are you liking the message for, you fucking bozo? I don't want to see the little heart come back to me that you liked my message. Just say copy. You know, okay, I'll talk to you soon. Salute. You know, what are you liking the message for, you fucking weirdo? Jesse King, I got your donation. Story, me and my ex-wife said the same thing about Twitch. Listen, I have no proof, man, but Twitch was out there, you know? Ellen's ex-DJ. Twitch was standing there watching Ellen grope on females for years. Remember that little freaky dance she used to do up on females? That bothered me. I should say, why are they letting this lesbo grind on people in the audience? The fuck? I was always bothered by that. So I mean, R.I.P. He's gone now, Twitch, but he was with that monkey shit for a while. Oh shit. I got a 614 caller. Good afternoon. I want to stay focused on the topic. Please don't push my button. Are you up to speed? We're talking about Gunna opening the door for Kevin Liles. 614.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for taking the call.
How are you, sir? What do you want to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and just co-sign what you've been saying, man, about this culture. It's a completely bastardized, pathetic culture, and I'm tired of people pretending like it has any value whatsoever.
Disgusting, if you ask me. Today's rap culture is disgusting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. All we talk about is eating this, fucking this. Sorry about the language. You know, no other culture, you know, denigrates and destroys their own the way that black people in America do.
I agree. Well, I used to take the blood money to let certain records go by, and when I spoke up from time, when I spoke up from time, hang on, when I spoke up, the station program directors would tell me, "Start, it's a hit. Come on, it's a hit." What was that guy's name years ago? Was it Jay Quan? He had a song, thinking she needed to be killed like Kennedy. He was talking about killing his pregnant girlfriend at the time. And I said, whoa! This was like 2004. I said, what are we playing here? What are we playing here?
Yeah.
Okay, you were saying, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we celebrate the buffoonery that you just talked about. We celebrate that. We celebrate, you know, sleeping with other people's girls, stealing from each other, killing each other, doing drugs all day, robbing each other all day. And then we're surprised when other people lock their car doors when we walk by. We're surprised people don't want to live by it. It's a pathetic cycle. And, you know, you make a great point, Star, when you say that most black people are conservative. Not all black people co-sign this bullshit. Just keeping it real with you, man. Not all black people co-sign this.
Hang on a second. I want to champion what I said and then what you said. Most black people want better. That's the reason why when they get some money, they move away from niggas. Because they know these niggas are going to kill me. They're going to see me styling and profiling some fucking brand new Gucci boots. And they're going to try and come into the house and shoot me in my melon for the goddamn boots or for the fucking the Chinese silk shirt. Go ahead. You're saying go ahead.
No, I mean, it's just real. I mean, I'm a young black man. I'm 28 years old, and the other black men around me, to the point you made, building up Airbnbs, creating, passive income for themselves in an attempt to generate, generational wealth. And then when we talk about our culture, it's did Gunna snitch on Young Thug? That's the nature of conversations that we have as a culture.
That's what they're so concerned about. Oh, no, he be telling. Even little Boosie's making videos. Yeah, he's snitching. Who gives a fuck? God, I'm sorry. I'm
I mean, we deserve everything we have, because we haven't risen above it, to the point you made, there are a large number of us that see beyond it and are better than it. But until each and every one of these young, fools out here really changes the way they behave, and nothing's going to change for black people. Nothing's going to change as long as we make this kind of music. As our women are naked, sexualizing themselves for $1. The men are killing each other, getting each other hooked with really powerful drugs, the Percocet and the Molly, whatever else black folks are doing today.
Molly Percocet. Molly Percocet. Yeah, man. Hey, man, thank you for the call. Thank you.
We'll be in this lapse. Go ahead.
I just said thank you for your call, Matt. So I'm saying thank you. Okay, your phone's going out, man, but thank you. Thank you. His phone's dropping out. Guys, today's show is sponsored by SInspectors.com. Inspectors, if you want to call in and do some promoting, please let me know. I appreciate you as a sponsor. Okay, www.sinspectors.com. If you're joining the show late here, I'm just exploring a theory. It's just a theory. Kevin Liles, the big nigga, came down here from up north, or maybe he flew in from Calabasas. Oh, I'm sure he's out in Calabasas with Drake and Kardashians. He came down here to Fulton County, waltzed up on the goddamn stand, sat there and folded his arms. I didn't like his body language. Did anybody read his body language? He folded his arms as if, I don't, and then he said, I don't know why I have to defend hip hop, all the good is done. I said, would you look at this arrogant be more nigga? And then the crab mentality kicked in with me. I said, oh, we got to bring this nigga down back into the barrel with the rest of us. He eats high up off the hog. Anybody see the body language? David says Star used to rob rats for cheese. Facts! Me and one of my homies, Larry Davis. It's a whole fact. Yeah, man, I saw Kevin Liles and I said, me and this man never had a problem, but just the fucking audacity. Come down here in Georgia. Then he saw the crocodile tears. Well, we're not impressed down here, big nigga. We're not impressed. Hold on a second. Big IKEA, I got your donation. Big IKEA, I'm on one today, man. Just bear with me. If I don't read everything, just bear with me. He says, Gunna looked at Young Thug like, sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home. LMAO. Thug doesn't mind jail because he likes bussy, allegedly. Anyway, so he's in Candyland. Big IKEA also says, I don't have nothing to offer to the topics. Honestly, fuck all them fun boys and the snitching. Fun boy along with Kevin Liles. Ooh, and his Illuminati friends. Dre at Grave Shift. This is the second person with connections to Ellen to take a dirt nap in the last 4 months. Oh, who was the first one? Oh, that lesbian is allegedly cleaning house. Or are you talking about Anne? The Ellen curse. Troll babies, did a boy pop up? Let's be real. Did a boy pop up? It's Twitch, what about me? You told me to relax during the pandemic, Daddy. All this good badussy. All this good badussy. You've been shaking me like a salt shaker. Don't make me get up in Saucy Santana's live chat. I will tell it all. Z-Snap. I will tell it all. I'm tired. I'm tired. Where is my G-Wagon? Don't tell me about the show is over and the gravy train has slowed down, nigga. Nigga. What are the new G-Wagons, troll babies? You got me driving through Newport Beach in last year's Benz. You promised me, God damn it. You were supposed to call 50 and get me up on one of them shows. You slacking. Got me wearing $500 lace fronts. Skylar Saunders, good afternoon, sir. Are you there? Skylar.
Season's greetings, sir.
Hey, man, happy holidays. Good to hear from you. I'm kind of like out there right now, my first day back.
No, that's that energy. Yeah. That's that big boss energy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Where do you want to start, man? Wherever you want to go, I have your stuff coming up on the screen. You take it away, sir. Take it away.
I just want to promote.
Please, go ahead.
I appreciate you because more times than not, I've gotten, I heard you on Star Show. I saw you. Star told me to get the link. Yeah, man. Star, I have to respect you for that, sir.
Thank you. I respect you as well. I respect you as well. On the screen.
For my work.
Did I spell that right? Skylarized? Everything spelled right?
Yes, that is correct. That is the best way to get in touch with my work. And everything I'm doing, I'm currently doing a challenge for Vocal.media.
Okay.
It's to write fiction stories until the 30th. So I'm really looking forward to that and having a lot of fun with that. I hope people, share, get the word out. Nice. Let other people know about, what I'm doing online. And I really appreciate everything that you do to promote me.
Thank you.
And I respect you for that, sir.
Thank you, man. You're from the B-More area. Do you want to chime in? Kevin Liles is a big nigga in that town. Big nigga.
Yeah, B-More is about 2 hours away from my house.
Okay.
So Kevin Liles, I mean, he definitely, is a or was a, I don't know if he still is, a mover and a shaker.
He still is.
Coming from B-More.
He still is, yeah.
Okay, still is. Okay, just had to make sure.
Well.
But yeah, so, I don't know all the details behind, the whole case. I just have seen the reactions. I've seen the emotional state of a lot of the, vloggers. They're throwing pieces of cheese in front of Gunna's car. They're saying he's
as they should. As they should.
They're throwing pieces of cheese in front of his car, and they're saying he's a rat. It's like
he's a rat.
Man, he better just eat. Not literally eat that, but he should take that. He should take that in and say, "I'm a rat." That's what
he's
I do.
A rat.
I'm walking free out of jail, clean and free. It's like that. So you can throw all the cheese you want in front of my vehicle. I'll be riding over it as I go home. He had his girlfriend with him too. He had I don't know her name, but he had his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They were hand in hand walking out the jailhouse.
Well, she's there until the money runs out. when the money
when
the money runs out,
when the cash gets
she's gonna find a reason.
when the cash is
She'll make up something, just I don't know, just shit ain't the same. We used to fly down to what do you call that little island where they eat that fucking snail? What is that? I'm forgetting. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let me Google it while you're talking.
Oh no! I was just gonna say
the Bahamas.
She's gonna wait.
Bahamas.
She's gonna roll with him till the money gets low.
Yeah.
Till the streams start falling.
Right.
If the cash ain't there, she ain't there.
Skylar, good to talk to you, man. I'll keep you posted.
Great
because,
talking to you, sir. I hope you have a enjoyable holiday season.
You too.
If I don't talk to you, from here on out.
Salute. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you.
Salute to you. Salute.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir. Skylar Saunders. The Bahamas. The Atlantis. Gunner's girl, she gonna make up some. We used to fly down to the Canary Islands. Now you want to stay in the house? You all paranoid? You keep looking out the window. Gunner, you opened the door. I didn't even read his statement, and I don't care to. I mean, you guys are doing a great job. You social engineers, you trolls. Sergio Kitchen's press statement. I'm just going to read the first two sentences. When I became affiliated with YSL in 2016, I did not consider it a gang, more like a group of people from Metro Atlanta who had common interest and artistic aspirations. That is his press statement. That's not what he agreed to. That's just his press statement. That's what you call fluff. Let's get back to Kevin Liles. Big nigga from B-More. What do you think, troll babies? Do you think we'll see Kevin Liles in the steel bracelets prior? Ooh, that would be. Oh, Kevin, I don't wish this on you, but troll babies, do you think we'll see Kevin Liles in the steel bracelets before January the 9th? That's when Young Thug goes on trial. Oh my God! If they run down on him, put him in the steel bracelets, bring that nigga back down to Georgia, reel him in. Oh, shit. He's a big nigga. Oh, we got him. Got him. If they put that nigga in the steel bracelets, what do you think Jeffrey Wright will do, Young Thug? Okay. I'm guilty. I got cop out to everything. Oh, that big B-More nigga. Fancy. I'm on his IG page right now, 239,000 followers. And who are these other people on 300 Entertainment? There's a bunch of nondescript niggas. They're tax write-offs. Niggas started doing too much today. I know. Guys on the screen right now, I need you to subscribe to Devious J on YouTube. Great content. Great music. He's with the real hip hop, and he has some great artists that he produces videos for. Make sure you tell him I sent you. Okay? Hang on a second. Area code 216. Good evening. We're talking about a big nigga from B-More. Huh? What do you think, sir?
That boy's a rat. He's a rat. Yo, you know it's crazy. 6ix9ine was just speaking on this situation, and 6ix9ine saying,
Sir, motherfuck 6ix9ine. We talking about a big nigga who came down to Georgia in a custom suit, crying.
No, Kevin Files. Yeah, Kevin Files.
It's Kevin Liles, nigga. Let's get you up out of here.
Kevin Liles.
You gonna know his name around January, goddamn, because the feds ain't playing with niggas. Election season. Hint, hint, hint. Folks, anybody care to talk about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be one of those people talking about, I told y'all. Remember in the video I said 2 years ago? I mean, I'm just speaking generically. I'm not talking to anybody in particular. But that's what a lot of people say. I told y'all. If you go back and you watch my other 5 videos, you guys are doing the damn thing. Salute to all of you. I don't, you know, the consensus has already come back, and most people don't like Megan Thee Stallion. I like her. I'm not one of those people who's, I like her vibe. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. But most people don't like her. They don't give a shit if Tory shot her. Your culture's trash. Somebody shot her. I can't believe you niggas be doing all that extra shit with the forensics and the fragments. They switched the fragments with metal chips. Now somebody shot her. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, I'm not gonna say your name. Somebody said, Fetty Wap facing between 5 and 40 years, and he's signed to Kevin Liles too. He gets sentenced in January. Oh! Fetty Wap out of Jersey, huh? Will Kevin Liles go to the sentencing? Will he wear another $5,000 custom-made suit? Will he be wearing hush puppies with the tassels as those old B-more niggas used to wear? Or will he change his fucking tune when he walks into that goddamn courtroom? Hold on a second. Hold on. Where are you? 503. Okay, I got to call him. I'm going to take this. Fetty Wap. Code Red, I see you, my nigga. Okay, I'm waiting on a call, but in the meantime, let me go and to some Cash Apps. I appreciate you guys supporting the show. Anthony says that white bitch killed him. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You're talking about Twitch. No, she's heartbroken, man. They were making TikTok videos together, dancing and all that shit, you know? Hold on a second. I don't see you. I don't. What number? Give me a second, guys. Thank you, Anthony, for your donation. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, yes. Okay, I got a sponsor here. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, what number? What number? We got a big nigga. And we got to figure this shit out. Sir Shy got your donation. Harlem Dudes was mad at Star for the Gucci boots. Oh, my God. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Just I got to stay focused on what we're doing. But thank you for the yeah. I was styling on them niggas, man. Blade, I got your donation. Okay. Who's this? Never tie them. Why you let Flex call you brothers, sir? Because he's a great guy. Have you went and thanked Funkmaster Flex for reaching out to Star? I'm okay with Flex calling me a brother. We've always had a great relationship, never had an issue. We had a great fucking time, all right? But thank you for your donation. Sir Shai says, not mad at Gunna. He want to see Chloe Bailey again. Hemp Lord, I got your donation. Whoa! Hold on. Now, I know they were talking about selling 300 ENT, but now is the sale official? Is the sale official? They were talking about selling it. Someone said, let me not repeat what this person is saying until someone produces. Send me a link, please. Send me a link. They were talking about selling 300 ENT. Did they sell it? Hold on. If they sold it, Kevin Liles just got away from. Well, let me not speculate. Do you want to call in, sir? I don't want to sit here and just say the wrong thing. I mean, I'm giving my theory, but do you want to call in? Or can you send me a link? Send me a link, please, via email. Okay. Hemp Lord, again, thank you for your donation, Hemp Lord. Give me a second, guys. Wicked Hebrew got your donation for the machine, because I'm not your friend, nigga. Thank you. Okay, yeah, send me the link, please. Yeah, because I have an article here to the person who's texting me that says they were trying to sell 300 ENT. If they officially sold it, I need to see a link. I don't like to just sit here and just, say something other than, a theory, and it's not necessarily true. Send me a link, please, all right? Tyrone, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Yes, ma'am, Gunna voice. Oh, yeah, Gunna was, well, he said the right things to the judge. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, okay? Jalen, I got your donation. Okay, are you on the line? I'll come back and look for you, Jillian. Thank you for your donation, all right? Okay, is this a sponsor here? Hold on a second. Good evening, 803. Is that one of my sponsors? Is that Daphne? Area code 803.
Yes, it is. How are you?
Hey, good to hear from you. Hold on a second. We posted a new video of yours today in the community section. I want to make sure I got your information on the screen. Okay, go ahead. Let's talk about your services. And you also called in last week, for those who may remember, with regards to creditology, yes? Did I say that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, take it away.
So thank you. Thank you again for promoting. I did get several people to actually join my Facebook group.
Nice.
Several people to actually come over and subscribe. And then some people were also interested in the free credit repair, DIY credit repair, my free DIY credit repair software.
Okay.
And so thank you so much for the plug and promoting. And
absolutely.
I did do a couple videos. I did, with the end of the year, people tend to focus on getting their credit cleared up and straightened out at the beginning of the year, maybe when they have additional funds or they're trying to get a home or move or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I did post 2 videos earlier this week, one that tells people how to get hard inquiries removed
Right.
within 24 to 48 hours.
Right.
And then there's another video there that tells people how to get charge-offs and collections removed. It's a hack that I stumbled across
Right.
some years back. It tells them how to get charge-offs and collections removed early. So just doing a lot of things and just trying to bring about awareness to credit. I've been on the Facebook platform for about 3 years now.
Nice.
I have, 15,000 people in my private Facebook group, so I decided to bring the party over to YouTube.
Okay. If I can jump in for a second. And you correct me if I'm wrong, of course. This is your area of expertise. Getting your credit repaired or even monitored, or getting an understanding of how credit works, FICO scores and things like that. It's not just if you want to buy a car, buy a home. I knew someone maybe like 5 years ago. She was applying for a job at a temporary agency, and they wanted to run a credit check, and she was kind of bothered by that. And I said, hey, I mean, it's different now. And, yes, they for whatever reason, maybe you know the reasons, or is that a reality that jobs that you apply for any reason would do a credit check? Does that sound right? Or was she capping?
That is absolutely correct. I used to work for the government agencies, city, county, and state.
Okay.
And they all do background checks. And so if you go to federal government, they will do a background check as well. And they run a credit check.
Okay.
And so, yes, they are looking and they're checking your credit. And if you have a lot of debt on it, for example, I had someone tell me recently that they were applying for the federal government and they ran their credit and it flagged their file because they had some charge-offs and some collections that they may have to get resolved before they can even get the job. But it did disqualify them.
Yeah. So it's deeper than just getting a loan. It's deeper than just wanting to buy something. I mean, you can... I don't know what the category is. Maybe you know, or if there even is a category. You're looked at by certain companies, agencies, corporations as maybe an undesirable or a person who's not efficient. You don't take care of your bills. Does that sound crazy?
Absolutely. And you'll see them do that a lot. If that position is dealing with finances, with the perception of if somebody comes in that maybe have a bankruptcy or, have bad credit, then the perception is that if they get in a bind, are they going to do anything illegal? So that's where that kind of stems from. Okay. And they want to see what your credibility is, if that makes sense. I don't really agree with it.
No.
But that is, why I've been told that that's in place.
Yeah, because teaching about credit and things like that. Again, I grew up in the 70s, and it was different then. And then when I moved to New York in 81 and throughout the 80s, the whole system was different. And you and I already had the discussion about paying off your bills, what was a good thing to do back then to get your credit up. But now it's not just that you may want to acquire something. It's almost like, well, it is, an algorithm analyzing your habits, your spending. If you just ignore certain things, it's almost, it is, a profile, yes? A profile.
It is. It is actually a credit profile. And a lot of people don't realize that they're also tracking where you're living. If you've moved too many times and you have too many addresses, that's a red flag on your credit. And it does tie into it. And you can see your scores drop because you have too many addresses on it.
Right.
And I think we talked last time about paying debt off. And I just had an instance that just hit me. I typically try to leave a balance on one credit card, whether it's like $100 or something. Right. And so I did not. I paid it off, and it dropped all my FICO scores. It dropped 120 points, 112 points. and 113 points, my FICO 8.
Okay.
So people like to say, don't ever leave a balance on a credit card.
Right.
My FICO scores are in the 800s. And so when you reach the 800s, you can't not use a credit card. You get hit heavily. So the no balance on a credit card does not work for everyone.
Gotcha.
So needless to say, I charged something so that I could get my points.
Right. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling in, folks. Make sure you go to the address you see on my showrunner on YouTube. And good talking to you. Let's get you back on the line next week with another update, okay?
Same here. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Bye now. Okay.
All right. Bye.
One of my sponsors. Folks, I'd like to hear from my sponsors in case you're thinking about being an advertiser on the show. Okay, let's have a conversation. Let's see if we can figure out the best way to position you to my audience. Okay. All right, thank you for the emails. Variety.com has a article saying that 300 ENT was acquired by the Warner Music Group. It was acquired. This looks like February 2022. $400 million. Okay. So they sold the little rappers down the river. Sold them, you know. And then they explained to him that we're still a family. We're still a family. You know, but just things are a little different. You know, listen, I'm not mad at you for getting the bag, Kevin Liles, but you know, you came down here, big nigga, and I got my eye on you. Pocket watching that nigga. Gregory, got your donation. Awesome Hot 97 interview. Thank you, man. I mean, it wasn't so much an interview. Flex and I were just talking, catching up, you know, but thank you, man. I appreciate that. Okay, I just spoke to Daphne. Hold on a second. Lex Diamonds, I see you, big nigga. Salute, fam. Smoking on a Twitch pack. Oh! Smoking on a Twitch pack. What about me, Twitch? What about me, you son of a bitch? Up on the Ellen show doing a crip walk with Snoop. That was cute. I'm out here wearing these old dusty sandals from 2 years ago. You got the city girl style in her profile and with brand new Birkin bags. I got an old Coach bag. Nigga, I'm telling it all. Let me slow down. Hang on a second. I got to get into the sponsor on this. Matter of fact, let me promote myself. Guys, if you want to advertise on this show, hold on a second. Where's my email address for business? Huh? I am the purveyor of lower frequencies. Proud. Hold on a second. Proud bottom feeder. I put you right in front of the traffic, and they will go to your page too. And folks, if any sponsors in my community section, we don't let people attack the sponsors and talk crazy. Yes, I have 2 people that remove negative comments. You will not disrespect the sponsors in the community section. No, you won't. These people spend Skrilla, God damn it. There's my information where to holler for business. You know? Kevin Liles, you can use that email address too, home, if you want me to, you know, change the title. Yo, Star, come on, we always been cool. I need you to take that video down. You put that call in, Kevin Liles, this video comes down. We'll forget this whole day ever even happened. Area code 646. Good evening. 646. I'm on one. I'm just letting you know. Are you there? 646. Yes, no, maybe.
Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. I am here, Star.
Big Elvis, good to hear from you, man. Salute. How you doing? What's cracking, man?
Man. Oh man, I'm doing good. Good show. You definitely the only one in America who has this topic or even came at this angle. So kudos to you. You know, you are a fact. You are a factor.
I'm not relevant. I'm a factor.
You-
And I
That's
saw
a
that
fact.
I saw that big nigga come down here, moving, shaking, and popping. Oh, he had that northern swag to him, And then he sat down and did this. I said, "Oh hell no! I got to get him. Got to get him." Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was really gonna talk about Twitch,
Please,
if possible.
Come on.
And I was gonna ask the question, or at least put out there, throw this out there. How many parties did he DJ on Epstein Island?
Ooh. Talk about it.
You know, it seems like everybody around this woman, his former boss, everyone is deciding to just go. Everyone is deciding to just go. You know, it's not. You know, if it quacks like a duck, there's usually a duck around.
Right.
You know, and I'm curious as how many parties did he DJ on that island? And at first I was moving towards the antidepressants and the secret. No one talks about those, and everyone seems to be on it. I saw when Cuomo was mad at Ye, was saying with Chris Cuomo, he was saying how he was bragging about how every day he takes his medication.
Right.
He's like, I have to have my medication. And then your guy, Rappaport, he was flipping on Ye, talking about if he doesn't have his coffee and his volume, he's going to be a madman. So my thing is, they're constantly promoting all of these things that are known to cause people to want to delete themselves. So I just wanted to put that out there while I'm here. Great show, Star.
Thank you, man.
I'm in the middle of something, so I gotta finish what I'm doing.
Okay, salute.
I look forward to whatever you got going on. You know, I'm there.
I'll be back in New York in late January. We'll talk and we'll connect. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Big Elvis the chef. Hey, Lorma, I got your donation. Star, I stayed up late to listen to your interview on Hot 97 Live via a VPN on a desktop from the UK. It was nice to hear a part of history. You are indeed the godfather of the mic for sure. Respect from Manchester, England. Thank you. Thank you for your support, sir. Manchester, the home of the Smiths. Thank you for your donation. Guys on the screen, make sure you check out Precise. Precise, where are you, baby? It's been a while, man. You want to call in and chop it up? How's the channel going? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't want to talk too crazy, but so much happened on my drive back to Georgia from New York. Good things, but I just, I was pacing myself because, I got over the flu. So I wasn't like trying to drive 6 hours straight, fall asleep behind the wheel, bam, crash into somebody. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I don't want to put too much stuff on the table. I do want to say something, though, to Bobby Schmurder from the GS9 team. Is he still down with GS9, folks? Bobby Schmurder, would you shut your goofy ass up? Nigga, you're up on the gram sweating, talking about, I didn't do no drugs today. I didn't do no alcohol. I didn't smoke nothing. Bobby, you look crazy. You were such a bright star when Hot Nigga popped off. We noticed your genuine talent, your aura, your vibe. And yes, you went to the penitentiary, you did your time, but you got to shift gears or something, my nigga. I mean, just get off of the gram for a while. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Bobby Schmurder up on The gram. Yo, free my nigga Thugger. Yo, free my nigga Thugger. Yo, I want everybody to send Thugger some money. Yo. How you work this? Somebody, give me the address. You look crazy, Bobby. You look crazy. Anybody see that? Yeah, he needs detox, poor thing. I didn't even watch him on Math Hoffa's podcast. I don't see that shit, man. Is that powder? I don't know. I don't know. He just looks and sounds fucking crazy. Mark, I got your donation. Start read my super chat, big nigga. Which one? Which one, Mark? Sicilian Cuzzo, 315, Lamar, Bompton, Bussy, G's. Which one is yours? Mark, can you send it via email? Which one is yours? Black Tea, just notice. Guys, if you want to contribute to the show, the PayPal information is at the top of the live chat, or you can send in a Cash App. I try to read most of the donations. I do try. Some people don't even try. They just take your money and they don't say shit. I try. Send me an email, Mark, so I can know exactly where your super chat is. Okay, but thank you for your support, as always. My nigga Jada Bandit. Pow! Subscribe to Jada Bandit on YouTube. Jada, are you out there, my nigga? It's been a while. You're welcome to call in. Hold on a second. Okay, I just read Mark's donation. Blade says Star knows all the questions that the feds ask with regard to bank accounts, especially foreign numbered accounts. And then he also says Star doesn't want any contact from old niggas he knew from back in the day. That's a fact. Because he's worried they might link him to old unsolved cases. I just don't want the headache. We did what we did. You see, I'm from that era. Born in 64. A lot of cats from my era, we believed, take it to the grave. Take it to the grave, nigga. I can't watch old niggas on social media telling. I can't. Just breaks my heart. Precision Healthcare Solutions. Hey, do you guys want to call in? Always good to hear from you. Precision Healthcare Solutions. Jada Bandit, if you're out there, let me know if you want to call in, all right? Precision Healthcare Solutions is one of my sponsors. Let me get the information on the screen. They are in my community section as well. They're hiring in the Atlanta metro area. precisionhcs.org. precisionhcs.org. Thank you for your support as always, okay? This is one of my trolls. Yeah. He shook, scared to death, scared to look, shook. Marlon, I got your donation via PayPal. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, he enjoyed the Hot 97 appearance. Man, Flex is a great guy. Tat Wizzer, DJ Enough. Always good to see Enough, man. Haven't seen him in years. Yep. Okay. And hold on a second. Let me make sure I get it. Well, I'm going to try and get most of the Cash Apps. We're over the 2-hour mark, but I'm still here. Okay. Thank you guys for the emails about 300 ENT being acquired. Thank you. Hey, Charlotte, thank you for your donation, baby. She says for being a real one. Thank you so much. You are appreciated, darling, okay? Kalama 42. Okay, Kalama, I don't do $5 donations. Nah, I read $5 donations, but thank you. You sent it a $4 donation. I ain't mad at you, but if you send it $1.99, I'm not acknowledging shit. But thank you. T3, the polar bear. That Tommy jacket was hard, Star. It's polar. Oh, wait a minute. T3, the polar bear who only wears polo. He just said that Tommy jacket was hard. Salute, my nigga. For a nigga who only wears polo to give me my props like that, that's crazy. Frank White, I got your donation. T3 the polo, salute, man. Hold on a second. Let me go check on the comments on in the community section. Oh, you got to be hating on that jacket. Oh. Hold on a second. The monogram jacket. Okay, yeah, that's the one I wore, guys, at the Hot 97 appearance with Flex. Hold on, let me see what they're saying. This coat is super zesty. Go, big nigga. I'm waiting for Star's take on Gunna. Okay, that's hard. Okay, folks, I'm going to shut the phones down because if I don't, then I'll never get out of here. I appreciate your support. Thank you for calling. I think we had a good discussion. And again, I was just brainstorming and rambling. It's just a theory. It's just a theory. It's my theory that the feds might run down on Kevin Liles. And now, since learning that 300 ENT was acquired by Warner Music Group, you know what? I'm not going to put my foot on the gas. The man has never disrespected me. I started to really go there. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I thank you for your support today, and I hope that you have been entertained and somewhat enlightened. In parting, I used to say, may all of your children speak proper English, and may the gates that surround your property keep you safe from common ghetto trash. Take care.